Why accents matter in Kouri-Vini. This is an issue that comes up quite often, so I will choose the case of homophones and homonyms to help walk you through why words are spelled the way they are and why accent marks matter in this particular case. Some definitions. So homophones are words that sound the same with different spellings and meanings. So examples in English, we use them all the time in English, right? Two, two. All three sound like two, but they all have different meanings. To means it's a preposition used with a verb to go to someplace, right? To means as well or in addition to. I would like to cook two. I would like to eat two. It's also a synonym for also. And two means the number two things. Exact same thing for where. Where. All three have different meanings. They sound the exact same, have different meanings. Homonyms are similar, except that they are words with the same spelling, but they have different meanings. So, one example in English is the word bright. It could refer to a complexion, light skin. You hear this a lot in English. A person who is bright is a person who has yellowish skin. Um, it could also mean full of light. So a room is very bright because it has lots of light that's accessing, penetrating the room. Or it could mean intelligent. A person is very bright, meaning that person is very intelligent. So bright is an example of a homonym. It's one word. Obviously, that one word has one pronunciation, and it has various meanings. And a homophone is a set of words that sound the same, but that are spelled differently and also have different meanings. Okay? So these two bleed into Kouri-Vini quite a bit. And because people don't like to use accent marks or don't use them as they should, it can also lead to what are known as homographs, which are words that are spelled one way and are used in a different way, or things like that. Okay, so let's look at three examples. We'll first start with these three here. Okay, so mo at the top in blue is a subject pronoun Kouri-Vini. It means I. That's the only way you can use it. It means I. Mo mange, I eat. Mo créole, I'm Creole. So that mo with no accent mark means I. Mo with the circumflex over the O in green here is a possessive adjective and it means my. Mon papa, my dad. Ça c'est mon char, that's my car. So mo with the circumflex, which is that hat-looking accent over the O, means my, and the previous in blue means I. The final one does not sound like the first two in green and blue. It's ma, ma. Okay, in that one, ma is an object pronoun meaning me. Fais ça pour moi. Do that for me. Pas moi, not me. So what happens is learners or relearners of Kouri-Vini aren't really comfortable with using accent marks on their keyboards or smartphones or whatever. And so the tendency is for people to just spell it M-O without an accent mark whatsoever. But it causes confusion in writing because you don't know what the writer is talking about. Of course, you can sort of figure it out through context, but it's so much easier to just use the accent marks. That way, the reader knows exactly what you're referring to. So, mo, the first in blue is I, mo, the second in green is my, and ma is me. Ma does not sound like mo. Okay? Next, say. All of these sound like say. Makes that same sound, say, but there are 4 different meanings that are used in 4 different contexts. So the first in blue, say means it is or it's, and it can also mean is when you're conjugating the verb d'être. C'est bon, it's good. Moi c'est créole, I am Creole. So I just mentioned that it can also mean is, but when you're conjugating the verb that, it depends on which conjugation, right? So I am, you are, he or she, it is, we are, they are, y'all are. Okay, so this is why you see moi c'est Creole, I am Creole, not I is Creole. Although some English speakers in the Americas would probably say something like that. I is Creole, I is American, etc. Say with the circumflex in green, it's a pre-nominal demonstrative pronoun that means these. We have 2 different types of demonstrative pronouns. Some come before the noun, some follow the noun. The ones that come before are called pre-nominal, and the ones that come after are called post-nominal. Okay, so this is an example with the pre-nominal. Ces livres-là, these books. So ces in this instance in green means these. Ces livres-là, these books. Okay, so it sounds exactly like say above in blue, but has a different meaning and is spelled differently. Say, looking to the right in yellow, is a tense marker that means would. So we use it before the verb, before the infinitive. Moi c'est Kouri, I would go. Ye c'est pas fait ça, they would not do that. So this say means would. Say at the bottom, the last one in pink, is a prenominal possessive adjective that means his, her, its, or their. C'est padna, his or her or its friends, their friends. C'est padna. So all 4 of these sound like say, but all 4 are spelled differently and have different meanings. The last one, senti. Both are verbs. Okay? So senti on the left in blue means to scent or to feel. Ils sont pas bons. He doesn't feel well. Ils sentent quelque chose mauvais. They sense something bad. Okay? So senti on the left means to sense or to feel. Senti on the right in green means to smell. Ça sent bon. Ça sent bon. Smells good. Ça sentit mauvais. It smelled bad. Okay, so see how both of those they sound the same, and if you didn't use the accent mark, they would be spelled the same, but the accent mark distinguishes in writing the difference between the difference in the meaning. Okay, so senti on the left means to sense or to feel, senti on the right to smell, and that's a short answer to questions about homonyms, homophones, homographs in Kouri-Vini and why we use accent marks and why they matter. They matter. Okay? So I hope this helps you guys, and we'll see you in the next video. Na wa plus tard. Allez voir, canard. Ouin, ouin, ouin.